Kia ora, New Zealand. Welcome to Sweet Chain Live. My name's Matt Drake. This is episode 236, and I'm joined this evening by my co-host, Mr. Morgan Hardfeld. Good evening, Morgan. How are you?
Kia ora, brother. I'm fantastic. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad, thank you. It's a little bit warm where you are, apparently.
Sweltering. The garage that I'm in is the last room in the house to see the sun every single day, and it is freaking cooking in here. So if you see a couple of beads of sweat run down my head, I do apologise. Not much I can do about it except for take my shirt off, and we're not gonna do that to the people. Not tonight.
Well, that's
anyway.
it. I mean, we could have a short show today, but primarily because we've only got a few things to go through. But also, you threatened us with nakedness, and if there's anything that's going to make people log off.
Is it really a threat? I mean, like we're below a certain line here. We're all right. The computer screen's saving everyone
and all of that. Yeah, okay.
Hey,
we are an adult show.
Can I just start the show off with a contentious issue that I've just faced in the last hour of my being? How do you feel when someone sneaks off and pays a bill at dinner? Because I think they can hear me. I'm frustrated. Is that something that would frustrate you when someone sneaks off and pays the entire dinner bill?
Oh, right. So you've gone out for dinner with some people,
and
then they've gone up to kind of go to the toilet or whatever, inconspicuously, gone to the bar, paid the full bill, and then when you go up, like kind of just sort of jog out and fine with it,
I called my auntie out too. She stood up and she had her purse in her hand, and I went, "What do you think you're doing?" She goes, "I'm just going to the bathroom," and I sat there. And
of course you are.
I watched her walk out. I watched her walk out. She got all the way to the bathroom, and I went, "All right." And I sort of kept my over my shoulder. She'd gone so far as to call the lady out of view to pay. And I mean, thank you, love you, but God, does my head in.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Be fair. Only man at the table too, so it cut me deep.
I do know.
It cut me real deep.
I know how you feel. Yeah. But no, your auntie sounds like a sweetheart. So I mean, that's a bonus. So
yeah, it's been pretty good. I've got the whole family. I've got my auntie, got my cousin, got my nephew, and got my grandma here. So it's been a special week for me since we last spoke. But enough about me. Have you? You said you've had a little bit of illness going around, so we'll bring things back down.
Just within the family. Just
it's never a fun time.
I mean, I've been fine, but within the family, bit of sickness going around. But tell you what, it's been pissing it down here in Wellington the last couple of days. It has not been good weather. I hear it's very different in the South Island. Producer Tom was regaling us of stories of how it's been too hot to play disc golf, apparently, in Christchurch. Surely such a thing has never been seen or felt.
It does get that way sometimes, Any excuse, Tom?
Well, that's it. So the weather yesterday was pants for the league. Some very generous ratings being given out at Hardcore League yesterday. Actually, it really did. It rewarded those who showed up. I think +5 was like 900 rated or something like that. So normally +5 is about 200. So
we had last week during the Queenstown League, I noticed Stefano shot one of his best rated rounds ever, and I said to him, I was like, dude, that's super impressive, because shooting hot at a league is like one of the hardest things to do, right?
Yeah, unless a bunch of ringers turn up, it's real hard.
Yeah, especially with all the guys that were playing in league that week. So yeah, big ups to Stiffy for big scores last week. Big scores. I think first rated round over 1,000. So yeah, big ups.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. I mean, Andy shot 2 under yesterday, and I think knocked on the door. It might have been 3 under, but it was like 990 something, which is pretty impressive for Hardcore Park. 2 or 3 under.
Yeah.
Typically, will net you about 920. So it was playing very generously.
I do just want to point out this comment from the butler in the chat. Dad had a guy take all the money and then paid with a business card. I salute you, sir.
Wow. The balls.
Pro move.
Excellent. Right. So we've got a bit of a short show today. Only a few things to go through. It's been a bit of a a bit of a quieter week on the disc golf front. In terms of tournament reviews, only really the Aussie Open, which we were following live on last week's episode, if you can remember. And then so we got the results of that, which we'll go through. 3 of the guys from New Zealand were competing, and then we're going to have a look ahead to the Flight Club Open.
Yes.
And the tipping for that. Although in terms of season 4 of the tipping, it's a bit of a foregone conclusion, quite honestly. We'll have a look at the leaderboard for that in a moment. Remind you of the power rankings. They haven't changed since last week, and also look ahead to some of the events that we've got coming up. Not least of which, Sweet Chain Nation, which passed an important milestone in this last week, which we'll go over presently as well. But for now, Morgan, hot scores. Take us through the south.
Yes, sir. Queen's Park still unavailable at the moment, still undergoing recovery missions. So we head over this week to start down at Chingford in Dunedin, where Jack and Kelvin Cummings both shoot a 4 under to kick us off this week. Then we head to Brockville, where Kelvin yet again, but this time joined by Nicholas McDermott, equally shoot a 3 down to take the hot score at Brockville. Then we head over to my neck of the woods in Flight Park, and Mundo McDisc shoots a 9 under par this week. Queenstown Gardens sees Smokey, Pete Mackay with a 7 down. Over to Wanaka at Lismore, Mundo McDisc with a beautiful 9 under par, and Robbie Talbot also with a 9 under par, all the way up at Jelly Park. Shane Cullimore from Rad Roasting, he shoots a 6 down this week to take the keys and hold the keys at Bottle Lake. And then we head to Warren Park, where Jade Scott, Ben Bolton, and Jamie shoot a 6 under par. Smallbone Reserve, Sammy Hall with an 11 down, and then we head to Queen's Park Reserve with Josh Mason at a 2 down. Darian holding the keys at Taylor River with a 5 down, and then we head to our last stop in the south. That is Brantford Park, and Marcus Lovell this week with a 12 under par, Matt. That gets us through the south, and we head up to the north.
So starting off at Berrenport in Wellington, Flavio Mayorga and Dave Kerr can't decide who's best, tying as they've done on 8 under par. Over the water at Khoikhoi, Matt Badger hits a 2 under par. Bunny up in Harcourt Park shoots 4 down. Jared Saw over in the Hawke's Bay at Flaxmere shoots 10 under par. And at Spa Park Black, Nathaniel Crawford and John O.C. make hard work of the course there in Topol with a 3 over par. No one out in Scion Tree Nursery this week, and so it's up to Jackson Sullivan and Owen Mandisodza to hit 12 under par at Henderson. Congratulations to them. 7 under par is enough for Zach Armour to take the keys at Woodhill, and also enough for Sean Aitken to do the biz at Rosedale. So congratulations to them and everybody who hit a hot score this week. The machine is back working again, and I'll give you a moment, as we do every week, just to hit like if you like what we're doing, just to hit the subscribe if you like what we're doing, and we'll just give you a few moments.
Or
whilst
hit the
you're also doing that,
if you subscribe to what we're doing.
If you're a Disc Golf Valley player, the code is above Morgan's head. 6 Bravo Zulu X-ray. So 6 Bravo Zulu X-ray will get you in. Producer Tom is making excuses for himself already, whispering in our ear that he had a horrible round. So we'll see just how horrible that is.
I'll tell you what, Matt.
A little bit later on.
While we wait for these guys to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, I'll give you a quick rundown of what happened in the inaugural Queenstown Disc Golf Club Match Play Championships this weekend, just been.
Okay, that sounds good. What happened?
So I popped out there for a couple hours, watched some holes, hung out at HQ and I hung out with the TD, Dave Keane, and got a few photos of the whiteboard here and the finals. So there was 4 different trophies. You had the Shield, the Bowl, the Plate, and the final cup, which is the Open division. So down in the Shield, Andy O'Connell, hometown advantage, gets it done over Russ King to win the Shield. In the Bowl final, Jin gets it done over Wanaka's Joel Maunder, which we know as
Bowl is the equivalent of MA1 or similar.
Bowl, I think so. Yeah, and then you've got the Plate. And I hope I'm reading this right. I'm pretty confident. No, Jin definitely got the Bowl. I remember seeing a photo with him of it. Then we go to the Plate, and Stefano beats Mr. Adam Rhymes, Generations Adam Rhymes. He beats him out to win the Plate. And then Smokey beats out Hemi to take out the Open division there and wins the Cup. So,
oh well, congratulations to.
I kind of wish I
who
had
picked up
the
award
foresight to
there.
send Tom a photo to put up on here. But you know what? Go to the Queenstown Disc Golf Club page. You'll probably see it right there.
Excellent, excellent. Right. First thing is we're going to go through some the upcoming tournaments. Let's talk about Sweet Chain Nation.
Yes,
now,
let's do it.
As you are aware, on December the 13th, there are 8 tournaments going on up and down the country: Queenstown, Wellington, Westport, Christchurch, Taupo, Invercargill, Auckland, Timaru. Okay, there's 8 tournaments going on, all of which are getting lots of people signed up. Westport sold out. That sold out on like day 1. They really do a good job there. Morgan, you're approaching sign-ups in Queenstown. I think you've got 13 spots left.
Yep.
Taupo's getting close as well. And this is going to be this is interesting because this week the latest score in terms of number of sign-ups for Sweet Chain Nation is 311.
Ooh.
What that means is that if all 311 play, then we will have broken the record for the number of people playing disc golf, sanctioned disc golf in New Zealand in one day. Okay, so which is incredible. So but there's still plenty of time to sign up. You've still got another 2 weeks, over 2 weeks until the event. And so there's still time to get involved. If you head over to Disc Golf Scene and search for
Sweet Chain,
tournaments in New Zealand, and it'll bring up all of these. Find the one that's closest to you, get involved. They're cheap as chips. Honestly, I think the most expensive sign up is like $25 maybe. But some of them, like Queenstown's, what, a $5 to get in. Wellington's Christchurch is a $5. Wellington to get in is $20. Half of that goes towards T-pad installation at the new course. You get to play the new course, and yeah. So there's lots of stuff going on. I sorted out the trophies for the Wellington one. Shout out to Robbie Gill in Invercargill, who's helping me out with that. So yeah, we're getting all of those kind of things sorted. It's coming to I think what is known as the business end of the preparations. I think that's what it's described as. And so 2 weeks to get yourself involved. We've broken the record in terms of the number of signups, but that we won't realize it until the actual day and when the actual number of people turn up.
I have a question, Matt. Are these major centres going to let little old Queenstown beat them out on the amount of people that are playing in their region? Because currently in Queenstown we have 59 of 72 signed up, 57 in Christchurch, 31 in Wellington, 54 of 54. We will leave Westport out of this one. These guys are the titans of the tournament scene right now for Sweet Chain Nation. In Auckland, only 29. Come on, guys. Auckland, Queenstown is tiny. Bring it on.
A third of New Zealanders live in Auckland, right? So there you go.
Let's go.
We need some. We need to fill up and help balance out some of these other tournaments that are going on. I know there's still a bunch of people in Wellington who are still to sign up, and I spoke to some of them today. And so yeah, our numbers will swell, and I'm hoping that we can, as we get a bit closer, and even on the day, I suspect that we might even find that there's a few people signing up on the day of the event. So yeah, but either way, get involved. What you wouldn't want to do is wait and not be in with a chance. Now, because in Wellington, there's actually, in the Wellington region, there's 3 events in 3 weeks. So this weekend is there's an event down in Dunedin in the Flight Club Open, and then you've got there's an event at Shannon next weekend on the 6th, which is going to be the same course that hosts North Island Champs in April. Okay, so if you're keen to get involved in that, NZDG, Ryan Kiddo and the boys up there are putting on that event, and so that's on the weekend before. Then Sweet Chain Nation on the 13th, and then Rapper Rumble wraps up the tournament scene for New Zealand on the 20th, 21st of December. So that's the do. But Sweet Chain Nation, if you want to get involved, find your local event and get involved in what we hope, and at the moment we are on for being the most number of people playing sanctioned disc golf in New Zealand in one day. Be part of history and get yourself involved.
It's so exciting. Like, honestly, we started at a pretty high excitement level when we first announced this. I don't want to say it petered out at all, but right now I'm hyped because we are, as you say, only 2 weeks away. So
2 weeks away.
Let's get this done, people.
Yeah.
We've got it. We've already reached the number. Let's burst the seams. Let's just blow it through the roof. And well, whoever wants to challenge us in the future, let's give them a proper challenge.
Well, that's right. I mean, we want to make sure that it's right up there. Now, in Wellington, I've started because the course isn't in the ground in Wellington, so I've got to corral some baskets. I've got to herd some kind of T-pad signs and all that kind of stuff, and get all that kind of set up, which is going to take a little bit of time. Most of the courses are being played on courses that already exist, where all of that kind of stuff is already there.
Yep.
So for me, I mean, we've started that process now, and as we get a bit closer, there'll be more details coming out with respect to the Wellington one. So make sure you keep an eye on all of the social media from your local clubs, and if you sign up, then you'll get on the email forms, and you'll get it. You'll get all the details for the various tournaments on there. So come be a part of history. Sweet Chain Nation, 13th of December.
Let's go. I'm in here badgering our disc golf club. That's why I keep looking down over here. I'm in the chat going, 13 spots left. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
It's hopefully going to be pretty big. Now, we've also had some New Zealanders been playing abroad recently, Morgan, which
Australia.
is over in Australia, over in Perth. I don't know if you saw the first Ashes test that was going on in Perth also last week. Blink and you'll miss it, honestly.
I was about to say, I did see some scores. I seen something like 129 for 9, and I was like, wait, what? This is a test match, right?
England were woeful, honestly. I sat down on Friday looking forward to a solid 5 days of test match cricket, and was treated to 2 days of watching England get their asses handed.
Is that all that it lasted? Did it get to day three?
It was 2 days. No, it didn't get to day 3. I mean, but the thing is, right, Australia, they didn't play very well either, right? There was one point at the beginning of day 2 where England had like 100-run lead and 9 wickets in hand in the second innings, and then just decided, nah. and just gave it away. It just went, oh no, have it. We don't want it.
All right. As much as I love cricket, let's go back to disc golf.
Indeed.
Australian Disc Golf Championships 2025 by Prodigy.
The other event being played in Perth this weekend was last weekend, I should say, was the Australian Disc Golf Championships. And we had 3 New Zealanders playing in this. First up in MPO, we had Jack Maffey, who finished an impressive 5th, taking cash. So congratulations to him. Very, very well done, finishing 1 under with a 999 rated second round. He'll hope that gets rounded up when they do the official ratings. A 995 rated second round is nothing to be sniffed at either. Sergey had a bit of a tough time, honestly. Tough first round, and then was playing catch up for a bit, going into the rest of the tournament there. But he will have enjoyed himself, I'm sure, with his mates over in Perth. 100%. And then down into MP40, Mikey Yu fights back after a round 1 where he was sitting in about 10th, back to 5th, to tie for tie for 5th place after a strong round 3 and round 4, finishing in the cash as well. So well done to him. Elsewhere, Cassie Sweeten's who's been on the show before. She finishes in FP40. I'm just seeing where.
8-time Aussie champion.
Silly. I mean, that's ridiculous, right? Ridiculous. Also, friend of the show, Boat McQuaid, playing in MA40, finishes in 7th as well. So well done to Boat. And so yeah, plenty of disc golf going on in Australia there.
One thing
well
we
done
didn't
to those
bring up
3
there.
who travelled over and.
I think we didn't bring up there. Mikey was defending champ, if you remember correctly there. Australian Open MP40
that's
champion last
right.
year. He was defending champ, so obviously comes into it with a little bit of extra pressure.
A little bit of extra
I
pressure.
don't think that really comes into it for Mikey. He's such a mentally strong
Bit of a
player.
cool. Yeah.
And when things turn rough for him, he actually usually fights back and plays a hell of a lot better. So if I'm
Yeah.
honest, it actually speaks volumes to the people that finished above him.
Yeah, I mean, he was 9th after round 1
Yep.
and then 12th after round 2,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so yeah, I mean, he was 7 shots off 5th and then caught those 7 shots up
Yep.
in the last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So yeah, spirited performance by
And
Mikey to get back into it.
I think we need to shout out Blake Houston, the MPO and overall champion, shooting 28 under par. His first round, a 982 opener, the lowest, worst round he shot all weekend, finishing with a 1054 round rating, obviously, 1028 and a 1043. That is how you win a major.
Yeah, I mean, that's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, just so he tracks his putting. And in the first 2 rounds, he missed 1 C1X putt out of 19 goes, which is pretty impressive. There would have been some long ones in there as well. So yeah, I think Blake Houston, did he come over? Was he here in the country earlier on this year?
You know, the name,
he wasn't. But
I was going to say the name rings a bell, but he's probably just been around for a while. Yeah, 2020 he started playing PDGA tourneys.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen the name before. So
he's signed up for TDU for Taranaki, the Australasian Open, and the New Zealand Disc Golf Open. So he's here all of January.
I see. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Well, that's promising. I mean, he's going to be if he pulls out anything close to the the form of the last 3 rounds, especially of the Aussie Open, then he's going to be in amongst it, especially with the the top Kiwis, and I would say making himself a thorn in the side of the of some of the
you play
US
that level
well.
disc golf at any tournament, you are right there, either in the mix or at the top.
Totally.
There's just no two ways about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. So well done to all of those guys. Now, where are we going to go now? We're going to go to Secret Santa. So, Morgan,
yes.
have you signed up for Secret Santa?
Of course I have.
Excellent. Producer Tom's going to put a link into the chat. We've got we're nearly at the amount that we had last year for Secret Santa. We've got a good number of people. We're going to be drawing this on the 3rd of December, right? So dates for your diaries. Let me just get my calendar up in front of me so I can see what I'm doing. We're going to be drawing this on Wednesday of next week. Okay, so that's Wednesday. You're going to know who your person is. Now, it's important that when you go into Elfster, which is the thing we're using instead of spreadsheets this year, to do the Secret Santa. I'm not sure if we can get this up on screen. Maybe I'm asking a bit too much. It's important that you put your address into your account section, right? So you go to the. I'll try and give you some instructions as we're going.
Morgan's I'm not going to lie.
Just entertain you.
I'm not going to lie. I'm headed over to put my address in right now because I realize.
So if you go to Elfster and you log in after you've signed up, or done what you need to do, and then you hit personal information in the settings. So you go to the top right, hit the little initial, hit settings, then go to personal information. There's a spot for your mailing address in there. Make sure that you put your mailing address in. If you don't put your mailing address in, you will be getting emails from people. There you go. You can see there's the space for the address to go in there. Okay, so make sure that you put your address in when you sign up or afterwards, because it's going to be very difficult for somebody to post your gift if they don't know where to post it to. Don't forget, it's just one premium plastic new disc that is the minimum, but you're encouraged to get into the Christmas spirit and to give whatever you feel is appropriate. Normally, there's some pretty banger gifts out there quite often. So yeah, be good to see. There's a Facebook group also, which you'll be able to follow all the unboxings. Very excited about this. So anytime from about the 3rd onwards. I mean, honestly, I like to leave it a couple of days before I send mine, Morgan, because I just want to make sure that the person who's receiving it doesn't get it too early and is then tempted to open it, too early.
So all you're doing is really just like
to
really toying with the NZ post system, just to test the
That's
limits.
That's it. I'm playing Russian roulette.
Dangerous game.
With
Dangerous
NZ
game.
Post. Well, maybe, but well, we'll see.
You're a gambling man. I mean, you created a gambling league on Sweet Chains, though.
No. Talking of gambling leagues, let's head over to the Flight Club Open and have a look to see who people are betting on. So at Flight Club this weekend, Francis Orange is the favourite going in with odds of 3-1. Isaac Ladder just outside, and I think that's going to be the battle at the top here. Yeah. In MPO, Tom McKay will be asking questions, and Sam Lyken's always capable of putting a round or two together that can threaten the leaders as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a top four of those guys. Alison Tweedy is the odds-on favourite to take out FPO. She's up against Echo Lee. Echo beat Hayley Flintoff recently, so she's certainly no slouch, and Alison will need to be on her game in order to hold her off. In MA1, Joel Maunder, you mentioned, did he take out? Did he have a?
Oh, he lost to Jin Kato at the match play in Queenstown here.
I was going to say, I'm sure you mentioned the name, and so he'll be wanting to go one better at Flight Club. Liam Spronken is there around, but Joel Maunder is the odds-on favourite to take out the victory here. There's no MA40, so a lot of the or MA50 divisions. So a lot of the older guys who typically you would see further, in MA40, MA50, etc. and MPO. Kelvin Cummings playing in MA1, Mark Tebbett playing in MA1, etc. So yeah. Maybe some value to be had in one of those. Hannah Joint is the favourite over Marie Cummings in FA1. And in MA3, Josh Lee, Errol Nye and Grayson Heen will be doing battle.
Let's go.
In MA3, David Taylor hanging around to try and insert himself onto the podium as well. And in FA3, Jessica Robber will go battle against Emma Carl. They'll be the two battling out likely at the top of FA3. In FJ18, you've got Miley Smith and Caitlin Murray, who will go head to head.
Up there, Miley.
Now, I don't know if we can see whether we can just have a look at the leaderboard for season 4. Steve Lawson,
289 million,
who's in the chat, is on nearly 29 million coins.
Sandbagger.
Balloons, or whatever you call them, Morgan.
Doubloons.
Doubloons, ducats, coins, whatever. And yeah, is leading the way and has a little bit of a let's go, Steve. Yeah, indeed. With a little bit of a lead over Khalil. Who's lagging behind, honestly, in second place.
He's just out of his division, mate. It's MA2 versus MPO right here, apparently.
Thing is, 1.8 million would normally be pretty good. So yeah, I'm Brett sharing that he gave me the tips too. Gutted. Well, unlucky, Brett, is all I can say. You have to go pretty far down to find Brett's name. He's on 49 coins.
Respect.
So yeah. Yeah, I think, look, he had a couple of bets earlier on in the league where it was like 20 odd to 1 and he bet 15 grand like on a couple of bets, and it was like, I think Toby Sutherland was his secret dark horse that Steve seemed to know about, that a few people knew about. I mean, Arn was giving it this afterwards, going, "Oh yeah, I knew about Toby before," and yeah, I was just like, "Well, I didn't see your name at the top," but he was. I think a couple of bets on Toby was the winner there for Steve. But yeah, so we've got, but saying that, there is lots of events still to go. There is Flight Club Open. There's MTDG's Buckley, Birdies at Buckley, There's Sweet Chain Nation, which is 8 events, and Rapper Rumble. So still, what, over 11 events to
Hey,
try
look,
and
you
catch that
never
up?
know. Steve might have himself a couple of sherries one night and put
Yeah,
$28 million
blow it all on me
on
to win
someone
Sweet
like
Chain
me or
Nation.
Matt. Yeah,
That's it. That's it. I mean, that's
it's
ridiculous
one way to
that
make
it's that
six
high.
billion doubloons.
Yeah, indeed. But so it's not all over yet. So for everybody else, there will be some value out there, and you never know, right? When if someone obscure in MA3 comes along, I mean, Steve's just going to toy with you now and put like 1 million on you,
I know.
knowing that he's so far ahead, and yeah, and then you'll win. But But yeah, so
Can't lose
anyway,
when Steve's betting.
well done to Steve. Obviously, he was the inaugural Sweet Chain tipping champion of season 1. So well done to him, and the all-time leader currently. Although this season he's amassed 7 times what he previously had. So which is incredible. So well done to him. Right now, let's have a look at play some Distal.
Distal.
We need that little disc. Right, whose go is it?
Oh, the chat.
The chat. Go on then, chat. Give us a disc.
Light us up, chat. I'll sit here with my Yeti and have a beverage while you figure out the first disc or the first guess.
Okay, Butler, you had a go the other day, so let's do someone else.
Mikey's
saying Firebird. There we go.
I like it. Let's go.
We may pivot to Beast if this is Innova. It's not Innova, so yeah, we're not going to be doing that. But it's
Glide
a
0,
slower
no,
glide 3, turn 0, fade 4. So for turn of 0, fade 3, that's quite a common combination. Something like a zone fits this, doesn't it? Glide of 3.
What's the
Other
speed?
people want to be better than
there.
me.
Yeah, sorry.
It was way lower than a 9. Let's try a zone. See where we get with a zone. I think that's just a regular zone. I think that's a 0-3. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Right, come on then, you Discraft boys. I know all you fanboys are in the chat now, not looking at anyone.
Not just like a zone OS or whatever one of the other zones is it?
It's slower, so it'll be so the remember the speed of the disc is equal to the width of the rim, right? So it'll be a narrower width. So we're looking at a speed 3, 2 or 3. He knows this. He's not going to share it though, is he?
What's on the walls? Help me
3,
out,
0-3, probably speed 3. Oh, it's not a lunar, is it? It's a lunar. Oh no. Yeah, hooray. There we go. Well done to Mr. Carlisle.
I didn't realize a lunar was supposed to be that stable.
No, they don't fly. They don't fly like an 03, or at least not the ones I've thrown. Do. If you want to see a good collection of lunars, then check out Brett Carlisle's posts on the New Zealand Buy Sell Facebook page. He put up a post to about.
Have you seen all of these? Are they lunar battle packs? Is that
That's right? That's right. So I think you get two random discs in a battle pack, but one's a lunar and one's a Ultra Star lunar.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Hang on a second. I don't know why I've got an Ultra Star within arm's reach, but I do on this case. There you go. New Zealand Ultimate Championships 2017, 2019. This has got, if you look at an Ultra Star, it's got ridges on it, which you won't be able to see. We might.
I know what you're saying.
And that helps the disc to be far more stable because it's a really understable disc, an Ultra Star, and so it just helps it to stay a bit flatter instead of just dumping all the time. And yeah, so the lunar that comes in the battle pack, I think, has got the ridges on it.
Yeah, right. Like pretty cool. There's some pretty cool designs coming out though. I've seen a few popping up now that they've just been released. Some of them look pretty really epic.
I think Brett got a couple. He's either got his pack through and shared it in the chat. I can't remember if he did or two. If he did, but I'm sure he's got 1 or 2 coming, like packs coming through Rare Air or somewhere else. So yeah,
put it on a record player. It plays the noise of hitting a tree.
Yeah.
Tom Baker, have you seen my message in the chat? Thank you.
Yeah. So get yourself one of those battle packs if you're keen to see how an ultra lunar flies. Right. Let's have a look at Disc
Disc Golf
Golf
Valley.
Valley.
Let's go.
The code has been above Morgan's head for the whole chat. Kelvin took us up on the offer, and Scott managed to do 3 better than producer Tom, amazingly, somehow. But the winner this week was Kelvin with a +2, so well done to
He gets
Kelvin
3
for
hot
taking that
scores
out.
this week.
He does. He's
Brockville,
the
Chingford,
hat-trick
and
man.
whatever that course was called on there.
Right. Let's have a quick look at power rankings. They haven't changed since GCO last week, but Hayley Flintoff drops 1 spot. Sarah Wadsworth new in at 5. Nicola Stout and Echo Lee down 2 each, and Hayley Rance up 16 to 25. So that's the ladies division, and in the men's division, it's the Hunter brothers who are the big winners this week. Daniel Hunter up 5-5, Jamie Hunter up 26 to 10.
Yeah, the boys.
Elsewhere, Duane Fisher up 11 to
Nice.
23. So this weekend, it's Francis Orange in 9th versus Isaac Latter in 13th as they battle it out in Dunedin for the Flight Club Open, and then hitting the links up in Buckley next weekend. There's a few top players playing in that one. Not least Johnny Wake is turning out for there. So yeah, he'll be looking to, I think, defend his crown there as well. So look forward to that. Right. I think that's about it for us, Morgan. A little bit of a short show. We got Flight Club next week. We got Flight Club to look back at, and we've got birdies at Buckley to look forward to. We will have already drawn Secret Santa, so you can start talking about what you're going to be sorting out for your Secret Santa.
I've already started. I've got a week collection just there.
And we'll be a week closer to Sweet Chain Nation. So yeah. So very best of luck to everybody playing at the Flight Club Open this weekend, and wherever you're playing disc golf, take it easy, play well, get some birdies, and we'll see you next week. Cheers.